My mom tried to get her happy ending after my dad passed away by marrying the man she truly loved and threatening to ruin my life if I didn't paint a perfect picture of him in court, but this isn't fantasy land. I'm not falling for her manipulative BS, and I'm going to ruin her life instead. My 14F dad was a great man and father. He was the person I loved most in the entire world, and I will never stop missing him. I miss how he'd always, without fail, wake up every time I had a nightmare and sit with me in the hammock on the back deck, and we'd both have hot chocolate and he'd make me feel safe and then sing me to sleep. I miss how he would put me on one shoulder and my sister on the other when we went to shows and couldn't see, and just stay like that the whole time. I miss taking mini getaways randomly, getting picked up from school and just spending a weekend at Great Wolf Lodge or a day at Six Flags. I miss how he would always take my side and make me feel like nothing I could do would ever make him love me less. My dad died 2 years ago, and I found out that my mom never loved him. She married him because her parents said they'd cut her off if she married the man she actually loved. She wasn't willing to go live in the ghetto with him, I guess, so she married my dad instead. When he was diagnosed with leukemia, she started talking to the other guy again. They were married 2 days after the anniversary of my dad's death. During all this, they wouldn't let any of our grandparents see us. They were gonna sell our house and move across the country, but thank God my dad had the house put in a trust for me and my brother, 12M, and sister, 13F, so they couldn't just take us away. I hate this guy with all my heart. I'm pretty sure he hates me too. I told my mom I wouldn't forgive her for marrying him, and she did it anyway. I've been grounded for the last year pretty much because I refused to listen to his rules or eat with him or anything like that, but I just get off the bus before my stop after school and hang out with friends anyway. Apparently my grandparents have been fighting for custody ever since my dad died, and my mom just didn't tell us until we had to go into court. She basically said she'd never ground me again if I just said nice things about her and the guy, but I didn't, and I told my siblings I'd never forgive them if they did, so it didn't go well for her. Now it looks like she's gonna lose custody, and if that happens she loses the house and access to our trusts, so she's freaking out. It's not like she'd lose everything, but she probably would have to move somewhere less nice and raise her new baby without the stuff she wanted. She keeps saying that she deserves to be happy, and that everyone's racist and we're ruining her happy ending with a man she loves. I think she can love him just as easily in a bad neighborhood shopping at Walmart. Love conquers all, right? She says it's not about that, but yeah, right. Update 1. Hi everyone. I wanted to give an update because I just got my computer and phone back, and I have internet access again. It feels so great to be able to just sit on my computer in the living room and not have to worry about anyone coming in to yell at me or take something away or try to force me to work for them. I can't believe how amazing it feels. My grandparents managed to get custody of us a few days ago, right before Christmas. What I said and what I had my siblings say really helped their case, and apparently new guy was doing something with the trust that wasn't super legal, but I don't know all the details. He's not going to jail like I hoped when I found out, but he is in some trouble. I mean, I thought after he took everything from me and tried to lock me up in a room, him going to jail would be like karma doing its thing, but I'm just so happy he's gone that I don't really even care. Mom still has visitation, and we see her every weekend, but new guy is not allowed to come. She called me a lot of names when she found out everything my siblings and I said, but honestly, I don't care. I do care a little that new guy broke some of the things my dad gave me, but I don't think I'd ever have gotten those back, and I got him out of my dad's house, which is the most important thing. If my mom wants to swim in the mud, she can do it somewhere else. Maybe someday we'll be okay again, but for now, she blew it. Our grandparents moved in over Christmas break, and we just got most of my stuff back by court order this morning, which is why I have my computer. I also got back most of my dolls and clothes and stuffed animals, and all my important paperwork like birth certificate and social security card. Some of my jewelry and 2 of my dolls were missing, and apparently new guy destroyed them as revenge. I think he might have pawned them, but I can't prove that. But the most important stuff is all back. My grandparents spoke to my school and petitioned for late enrollment in some stuff next semester, so starting after break I will be back in cheerleading, pending tryout, and taking the college English class I couldn't take last semester. Dance club is less formal, and gymnastics class isn't through school, so those weren't hard to get back into either, but my old modeling agency did end up dropping me after everything that happened, so that's not great. My grandma says that we'll figure out finding new representation after the break, and in the meantime she's going to help me study up for this amazing summer program whose director she knows that will prepare me for a pre-law course. It's pretty much everything I could have hoped for. She doesn't super approve of the pageants, so I still can't do those, but pretty much everything else is going to go back to normal. Here's my favorite part of the update: new guy and code DID end up moving to the ghetto. I don't know if they shop at Walmart yet, but I found out their address, and it's in this crappy old apartment building over a convenience store. He's exactly back where he belongs, and I know it's probably a little mean, But I feel very satisfied knowing that he'll never get another taste of what he didn't deserve in the first place. I never have to see him again, and I might have to see the baby eventually, but it sure won't be stealing from us anymore either. Oh, and I'm turning 15 next month. My grandpa says he'll start teaching me to drive. Basically, this was the best Christmas ever, and yeah, thank you guys for the support, it really helped me through everything. Update 2. I got my dolls back. Per my last post, new guy and my mom said they broke 2 of my dolls. Well, guess what were found today in a pawn shop 3 towns over? I know they're mine because the bigger one, Lily, had my name on the bottom of her shoe. Her hair is a mess, looks like it was maybe cut, and the Barbie was clearly not stored properly either, but I have them back. I talked to my grandparents about freezing credit and they said not to worry about that because they have some kind of tracker alert thing and they'll go to the police if anyone tries to take out a credit card in my name, so. Yay? I don't know, I don't really get how it works. Visits with my mom have been weird, to say the least. She doesn't really look like how she used to, and she always smells weird. She cut off her hair and dyed it half green. She never really wants to talk to me, just to my younger brother and sister, so I usually spend most of the visit reading a book and keeping track of anything crazy she says so I can tell my grandparents. I don't think she loves me at all anymore, but that's fine, because she never loved my dad and so I'm in excellent company. I wish we didn't have to see her, but it's a legal thing. She always calls me my full name these days and she never used to, like if I said my name was Valerie she'd call me Vals or Valley or something, but now it's Valerie. My name isn't actually Valerie but you know what I mean. My birthday sucked a little bit though. She wanted to come and bring new guy and new guy's baby, and I said no to them, so she didn't show up. I did cry about that which was silly but I guess it just felt like a bigger deal than it really was. I don't know why I was upset about it. She's not my mom anymore and if she did show up it would have been the smelly green hair version, so it's for the best and next time I won't invite her at all. I got a car though, which is cool, 'cause I have my learner's permit now. My grandpa's been teaching me to drive, and I've only had one minor fender bender so far. I'm really glad to have my dolls back. My dad got them for me, and I really loved especially the Millie doll. She's from this book series I read as a kid and she's special to me. I have to wash her, and at least attempt to wash the Barbie, because they both smell awful right now but I'm just glad he didn't succeed in taking them from me forever. The jewelry is still missing but I don't mind as much. Oh, and my grades are back to straight A's, I made the cheer team, and I love the college class I'm taking, it's the coolest thing ever. So, that's the update I guess. Thanks for everyone supporting me so much through this.